Here we are with Max's TV live again to train biceps. We're with pro bodybuilder Matt McLean, who's going to show you how to do those curls and how to get the peaks on your biceps, and most importantly, how to really feel the muscle that you're training. Over to Matt. We've got a barbell here, a standard barbell, and he's doing a bar curl. Once again, we have to do it right. Matt, curl it up. You'll see that Matt's elbows rotate forward with the weight. He doesn't keep them stuck halfway around his back like some people do. You'll see that as he pulls it forward, he's actually making it more difficult rather than easier. He's dragging the weight out in front of him, rotating the elbows, not going too far at the top, and really squeezing his bicep. You can't underestimate the power of squeezing the muscle that you're training. It's very slow and very deliberate the way that Matt does these, compared to people that swing the weight, throw the weight, and do anything to cheat it up. There's lots of other muscles can be recruited if you don't do it slowly, and the one thing we want to do is to isolate those biceps and really feel them after you've had a workout. I think after doing them like this, you're going to have the sorest biceps you've ever had. We're doing the alternate dumbbell curl, which is done seated on a bench. Bit of variety from the barbell curl in that you can isolate your muscle more and concentrate on each individual arm as you do it. Over to Matt, who's going to demonstrate with his palms forward. You'll see he twists as he comes up with the curl. Nice, slow and deliberate. Have a look at those biceps. You can really see them stand out as he does it because he's putting his whole mind into the muscle that he's training. You'll see the bicep flex right up into a peak each time he does the movement. He's not swinging it, he's not throwing it, he's actually slowing down and concentrating on his muscle. It's a perfect example of how to do a dumbbell curl. If you're doing it any differently than this, you're probably wasting your time. In fact, you may not even be getting effect in your biceps. You might find your lats, your shoulders, even your triceps are doing most of the work. Do them like this, train like a champion, you'll end up looking like a champion. Matt and I were working out one day and come up with this because we wanted something that was good for competitive bodybuilders, which really made you feel your bicep while squeezing it and feeling it like a bodybuilder does in a competition. And you'll see Matt's arms while he does this, he gets absolutely massive. You've got to keep your elbows slightly forward and really squeeze at the top. Give it 2 seconds and back. At this point, you've got to stretch. We've got to have full lock through your arm. You don't want to have that bent, and up he goes. You'll see when Matt stretches his biceps out that his triceps hang. You can see all the meat and the importance of developing both sides of your arms. A lot of people just think of biceps when they think of arms, where triceps actually take up 3/5 of the space. And you'll see that with Matt. They absolutely hang there, and when he gets up to the top, his biceps flex and peak, and that's what it's all about. Once again, you've got to feel that muscle while you're training it, so squeeze them at the top. And if you're not feeling them, try holding for 5 seconds instead of 2 until you do feel them. If you train properly for 15 years, you're going to develop some great arms. Matt's going to show you now with his biceps pumped how they look. The bis and tris are pumped. He's standing to the front now. When you do this pose, your legs go out, you flex your chest in the middle and up go your arms. With any poses, it's not just about flexing the muscle that you're showing off, as in your biceps, but flexing your whole body, your lats, your shoulder, your pecs. Matt will go now into a tricep shot. He'll push that down hard and you'll see the tricep feather at the bottom. Now when your condition's right and you actually lean and cut, you can see all the little striations and feathers across the tricep, and that's more from dieting and cardio than it is just from training. Sure, you've got to have the muscle there, but you've also got to have low body fat to show it off. You'll see Matt's forearms perfectly complement his bicep. When he holds it up, you see good bubbly forearms. It's like a regular Popeye with big arms to match. You can go from any level from where you're at the moment right up to Matt's level. It does take time. There's no shortcuts. But there's one thing for sure, that strict training will get you there a lot faster than if you just fool around with the weights and don't want to learn. Listen up, learn from the champions, and you two are on your road to success.